find people in life who are very intelligent but they are not successful in their life. The main reason behind this is their emotional intelligence. So what is this emotional intelligence? And one thing is, the emotional intelligent people have been proven to be successful in their life, in their personal and in their professional life. So let's know more about this in this video. The person with higher level of emotional intelligence, they tend to be happy. They have a proper balance between the personal and the professional life, and they are very intelligent in communicating with the people. And the same thing with the person who have the lower level of EI, that is the emotional intelligence, then they tend to be lonely and they have anxiety, they have stressful life, and they feel fear all the time. So let's know more about this now. So here I am referring the book Emotional Intelligence by MTD Training. So the definition they give here is the innate potential to feel, use, communicate, recognize, remember, describe, identify, learn from, manage, understand and explain emotions is the definition of the emotional intelligence. So they have given a chapter-wise explanation of each of the things and how we can manage them. It is the ability of the person, individual person, to understand his own emotions and to understand the people who is in front of him, with whom he is communicating, to understand his emotions as well. So this is very much necessary in life because it will give you success in life when you know the people, when you know yourself and when you know the emotions of the person you are dealing with. So the first thing he speaks about the self-awareness. So first thing you have to know about yourself. So what is this self-awareness? Knowing how we feel in the moment and using our gut feelings to help drive decision making, having a realistic understanding of our own abilities and a strong sense of self-confidence. This is the self-awareness, to know about yourself. Here there are three things, that is the emotional self-awareness, accurate self-assessment and self-confidence. So first let's know about the emotional self-awareness. So what here he speaks, you have to identify. First thing is, in the self-awareness, in the emotional self-awareness, you have to identify your emotions. You have to close your eyes and you have to notice how you are feeling now. What are you feeling now? Where do I notice the feelings manifesting itself in the body? And am I tense, clenched my teeth, feeling tired, or whatever the feelings you are feeling, you have to close your eyes and you have to know the feelings you are feeling. Okay, next is label. After knowing what is happening in your mind, in your body, next is you have to label your emotions. You have to give the name for your emotions, whether it is anger, is it joy, is it fear, is it sadness. So ask yourself to help identify your triggers. So first now you have labeled your emotions. Now you have to know when it increases, what things trigger it, and what are the things which elevates your feelings. So you have to write down all these things. So what's happening when the feeling started, and has the strength of emotions changed? So you have to ask these questions to yourself. It's been given detail in the book, so you can refer the book and read in detail. So the third thing is be in the moment. So you have to be in the moment. You should not think of the past or of the future. Next is to get the root of the emotions. Now you have to get to the root of the emotions. How to get to the root of the emotions? You have identified your emotions with a label and you are exploring what the emotion is trying to tell you. So these are from the 3 steps. Next is, but you need to make sure that you are dealing with the full emotional story. Now you have to get the clear picture of what your emotions are. So this is about the emotional self-awareness. So first is to identify your emotions, then label your emotions. Third one is be in the moment, and fourth one is get the root of the emotions. Next one is the accurate self-assessment. That is how your emotions are affecting your performance, your behavior and your relationships. So you should know about this. The next one is the self-confidence. So some tips for helping to build your self-confidence are: make a strength list. So what are your strengths? Make the list of that. Second one is make the weakness list. So you have to write down the weaknesses of yours. Next one is see failures as learning experiences. Whenever you are having failure, you take it and learn new things, or you have to take it as a stepping stone in your success. The self-management has 6 different skill attributes. They are trustworthy, that is don't overcommit, say no when it is necessary. The next thing is consciousness, take responsibility for your actions. The third one is adaptability, adapting according to the situations. Fourth one is achievement orientation, that is when you are successful, self-manage, you are able to choose the actions and behavior that will drive you to your goal achievement. Okay, next one is the initiative. These people look for the ways to continuously develop themselves. And one more thing is, you should not tell negative things about yourself. Don't say that I'm stupid, I can't do this and that. Use always the positive words about yourself and be honest. Okay, the next is reverse your action, your behavior, like standing, sitting, your body language, your facial expression really affects your communication. Okay, the other person will be observing you, so you should show it in these things. The next one is the self-control. It is the ability to refrain from the knee-jerk reactions in response to your emotions. It is the ability to stop and think before acting with strong emotional reactions from some strong self-talk messages. So you have to talk to yourself. Social awareness. So this 3 things which I explained was about the self-awareness. In self-awareness, emotional self-awareness, self-management and self-control came under the self-awareness. Now we are speaking about the social awareness. That was about the self. Now it is about the social, or the people around us. So what is this? Sensing what others are feeling, being able to understand situations from others' perspective, cultivating a relationship with diverse range of people. So in the social awareness, there are 3 things. That is, first one is empathy, understand the emotions of the other person. The second one is organizational awareness. Here, recognizing that there are influences on yourself and others that come from the other people that are surrounding by you. I hope you're understanding. I don't need to explain this. The third one is the service orientation. Here it is assisting the person by providing insights and suggestions to him. So you're giving the service to the other person. So this is about the social awareness. Next comes the social skills. So what is the social skill? It is handling emotions in respect to relationship with the other people. So able to read the other people's mind. So what their actions are. So understanding why they are acting in that certain way. Okay, while you are interacting with them, when you are communicating with the other person. So this is about the social skill. So in this social skill, there is the influence. So what is this influence? Is ability to have an impact on others and their decision making. So you can change their decision according to your will. This is the influence. The second one is the leadership. What is that? You can't lead someone without influencing them. If you want to lead something, you have to have that influence. Okay, you should have that quality. You cannot, without influencing them, you cannot be a leader. The third one is developing others. So what is this? Willingness and ability of a person to help others. So you have to help others on the go. The next one is the communication. This is the most important thing, is how you learn, and learning, how you become and how you are aware. So you have to know how to communicate with each and every person in the group. The next one is the change catalyst. So change is needed when necessary. Do not fear to change. So whenever the change is necessary in your communication, in your skills, you have to change. Don't fear it. You have to do what you want to do without fearing this. So where the change is necessary, you have to change it. Next is the conflict management. Solve the problems, improve the process, learn new skills. Building, next one is the building bonds. So make friends, cultivate networks, teamwork and collaborations. So this is about the social skills. So this is all about the emotional intelligence. Hope it was helpful. Let's meet in the next video. Thank you.